Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome back to PoducateMe, the ESL podcast.
Welcome, welcome.
And today, I wanted to talk to you guys about something very important and serious. I wanted to talk to you about false friends.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
And no, I'm not cross with Hannah.
Okay, phew. I was like, are you mad at me about something? Is that what
No,
you wanted?
I'm not mad. I'm very excited actually because this is one of my favorite things to teach in the classroom
Oh, yeah.
because we're going to talk about the false friends, which are the words that are that have a very similar sound and sometimes even spelling
Mm-hmm.
across different languages, but they have a totally different meaning.
Yeah, yeah. And we call them false friends in the English language because it's like they seem like they should have a similar
Hmm.
origin, like a root word or something, it should be similar, but no, somewhere along the line in history, something
Yeah,
changed and
something went amiss.
something went awry, and they have in like current language they are completely different meanings.
And why are they called false friends? Because very often you and us as a learners of a new language, you're like, oh my God, I know this word.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as in my first language. But nope, you got a stab in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
totally different. So
Yeah.
today we wanted to talk to you guys about these types of words.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to mix some words from Russian with some words from Korean,
Yeah.
and we'll throw in some of the words that we noticed our
Students.
students
Yeah, yeah.
told us about
It's
or are struggling
it's a
with.
fun topic to talk about and share, like in amongst the class, because there are people from so many different countries,
Hmm.
and then like let's say I say a word, right? And then yeah, like similar to what you said, a student will say, "Oh yeah, we have this word in English or in my language, like Spanish or Portuguese
Hmm.
or whatever it is." And then we'll be like, "Okay, explain it. How do you use it in your language?" And then we'll realize like we learn eventually that it has a different meaning, and we're like, teaching moment, this is a false friend. So it's really fun to talk about these things. So I guess we put together a little bit of a list of some fun ones that we have in our languages, and
Yeah.
then some of the ones that we learned from our students.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will start with a classic. I guess that every Russian or Ukrainian speaking person encountered this at some point in language learning. It's the word magazine.
Okay. And a magazine in English is like the
The
book, a
publication.
publication with articles and pictures and things like
Uh-huh.
that.
But in Russian and Ukrainian, the word magazine means store or a shop.
Oh, like
Yeah.
any store or
Yeah,
shop?
any kind of a store or a shop, like the same way as you would say like pet store, we would say zoomagazin, or the same as like, I don't know, hardware store, or I don't know, any kind of store,
Bookstore.
bookstore. So for us, it would be the word magazine.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fun. And it's spelled like, I mean, if you were to phonetically spell it
Yes,
out, it's
it
like
would be identical almost. I mean, like some of the
yeah.
characters would be different
Oh,
because you would have to use
okay,
the Cyrillic
okay.
letters, but
Okay.
yeah,
Do you have anything
it's
else
almost
like
the
that?
same.
Like
Yes, I have a very fun one, and this is the this is the word, the English word preservative.
uh-huh.
A moment for the Russian and Ukrainian speaking audience to laugh and say, "Oh my God, I know this one." So the word preservative in English means like some special additive to
Hmm.
food, so it can be stored longer
Yeah, like in canned food or
in canned
instant
food
food,
or
you put in
instant food.
preservatives.
Yes, but in Russian and Ukrainian, the word презерватив means a condom.
So it's like,
It does make
I mean,
sense.
yeah, you preserve something.
Something from, yeah, I mean, like we
Okay,
all
okay. Yeah,
know what it
we
means.
don't need to get
But this is
full
another
into it.
thing that, like, when you see, because you can see the word preservative on many different products here, like no preservatives added, and it's like always like,
Uh,
I hope
I
so.
hope. I hope there's no preservatives added. Okay, that's funny. I
Yeah.
really like that one.
What about you? Do you have anything to share with us?
There's a few. There's a lot in the Korean language. So, um, original Korean words, no. Like I don't think there are really any false friends because the language is
Mm-hmm.
completely different. But there's something called Konglish, right? And Konglish means Korean English. So it's like in the Korean language, there are English words that were taken and now it's part of just the regular vernacular of the Korean language.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there's some along the line, there's some sort of like miscommunication amongst whoever started these words, and the Konglish word in Korean has a completely different meaning than what it
Oh.
actually is. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so one like fun example that I noticed when I was living in Korea is pension.
Pension.
Yeah, so in Korean, I guess in the Korean accent, you would say pension,
Mm-hmm.
pension, and a pension. I mean, of course, in English, a pension is like a retirement savings,
Mm-hmm.
like the money that you use or the money that is provided to you after you retire, right? That's a
Okay.
pension. But in Korea, and I have no idea why it is this, but in Korea, pension is like a countryside house or like a cottage.
Oh my God. We actually use the same word in Russian and Ukrainian for the same
No,
meaning. Yeah,
really?
we say pension.
And it's like a
It
cottage,
is like
like
a
a
cottage
countryside,
or like a resort or
a
something like
resort.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Oh,
a vacation
nice.
house or
Oh my
something.
God, how did that
How
happen?
did that happen? That's crazy.
I have no idea because
Wow.
we do have the word pensia,
Yeah.
which means like pension, like the meaning
Retirement savings or
exactly the
whatever.
retirement
Yeah.
savings. But pension, what?
Okay, I think we need to look at kind of the historical origins of this because
We will
maybe there
definitely
is
do
some sort of a
that.
connect. Maybe it's like, okay, maybe it's something like when you retire, people retire to like the countryside or whatever. So maybe
Maybe.
they call it. I have no idea. That's just
Me
a
either.
off the top of my head, just a wild
And
guess.
even like how you pronounced it in Korean, it does
Mm-hmm.
sound a lot like what I said.
Pension.
Pension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that. Okay, another really fun one that um I guess there were a few misunderstandings when I was living in Korea is the word service. Yeah,
Service.
so in Korean it's called 서비스,
Uh-huh.
and when we say service in English, it's just like the service that you provide,
Providing
like an action that you
certain
provide to
actions.
like
Yeah.
clients or guests or whatever it is. But in Korean, when you go to a restaurant and the server tells you that something is 서비스, it means complimentary. Like
Oh,
this is complimentary. Like
like
this
on
is
the
free.
house.
This is on the house. Yeah. So
Wow.
like they'll hand you like a can of Coke or like an extra little side dish and they'll say like this is 서비스. And like we've had situations where you're sitting with your friends and then the server comes and hands you a can of Coke or something and they're like 서비스. And you're just looking at them like, "Yes. Yes, you are providing me a service.
Good
Good
service.
service." And they're like, "No, this is service." And it took a while for like a lot of us to realize that it means something free. So especially like at a restaurant when they give you something free, it's called 서비스. Sometimes if you like, for example, like you buy a phone, right? Like you buy a new phone
Okay.
and you go to the phone shop and they set everything up for you. They'll give you like maybe a phone case or the sticker
Uh-huh.
protector for your phone and they'll call it like 서비스. So
Oh,
anything like some free thing that you get is just called 서비스.
interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not only at a restaurant or a
No.
bar. Okay,
Anything that's free is 서비스.
because I wanted to ask you what's like the tipping culture in Korea? Are people expected to get
No.
tips?
No, there's
Oh,
no
I
tipping.
see. Because I thought that it's funny because normally the patrons or people who go to bars and restaurants, they would give something extra for the service, like in a way of
Service
tip.
fee.
And I thought that like it's like the other way around.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
waiter is like giving you service because you're a nice
Yeah,
customer.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I thought maybe they're like expecting you to tip them. But wow,
No,
okay,
no. It's
very
like
nice.
sometimes if you go to a restaurant and you like order a lot of food or something like that,
Hmm.
you just give them a lot of business, then
Okay,
they'll
and
give
they
you
want
something for
to.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
So
kind of like tipping you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you can even like if you're ordering a lot, you can even ask them, be like, "Hey, is there no service?" Like,
Ah,
"Hey, no service for us? Like, you're not giving us anything for free here?" Something like that. Yeah. It's really interesting. Every time I
it
hear it,
is.
I kind of just like laugh in my head a little.
Yeah, and I just imagine that like if I were to visit Korea and going like someone somewhere in a restaurant and they would give me service, I
Yeah.
would be like so
Yeah.
confused.
You just look at them like, "Yes, you are giving me service." And I don't know why you're holding this can of Coke. Like it's just one of yeah, it's really funny. Yeah.
Fun. But yeah, see, now I'm prepared. So when I'm
Yep.
in Korea, I'll be expecting service.
Exactly. And you can ask for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Um, moving on, I want to add a couple of things that are false friends, of
Uh-huh.
course, as we're talking about them. And one of the most confusing words, I guess, is the word artist.
Yeah, okay. Like a painter, singer.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody whose work is in the arts.
Yes.
Yeah.
But okay, now I'm getting confused because in Russian, the word artist means like a performer. We're not
Ah, okay,
talking
okay.
about the artist as a person who creates beautiful paintings.
Ah, well, I think these days you can call anybody that works in the arts an artist. So like a singer, you
They
say
can
they're an
also
artist.
be called an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
Actors.
that's maybe not a false friend
Hmm.
anymore because it used to be like a big one.
Yeah.
Because I would call, when I was learning the language, I would
Hmm.
call Leonardo da Vinci at all with, and I would call them like painters.
Mm.
And yeah, at some point I learned that they're actually called
Yeah,
artists.
I guess it's just more of like an umbrella term. Yeah. So I guess they're
Okay.
not so false.
Okay,
They're
so
real
they're not
friends.
false. Like cross
They're
it
true
from the
friends. Yeah.
list, which brings me to the next point
Uh-huh.
about the word list.
Ooh, I like that.
So the list in English, it means like when you have like a bullet pointed list of
What
things.
I love.
Yes, Hannah is obsessed with
Yeah.
lists and tables.
Hmm.
Uh, so in Russian and Ukrainian, this word actually means a leaf, like on a
On
tree.
a tree.
Yes, like a leaf on a tree or just a piece of paper. Like you can say something like when we say in English, like to start from scratch, we in Russian and Ukrainian, we say you started with a fresh leaf. Not leaf, list.
List.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wonder how that happened. Like, how did a list become a leaf?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it would be like we have the same word for a leaf on a tree and
Hmm.
just a sheet of paper. They are
Mm.
homonyms.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Any
Mm-hmm.
others?
Yes. If we're talking about papers and lists, the word cabinet.
Uh-huh.
So in English, the word cabinet is a piece of furniture.
Yeah.
Normally something that you have like in the kitchen where you
Yeah.
would store like your kitchen utensils or like whatever
Cups.
stuff,
Yeah.
cups, plates,
Mm-hmm.
any kind of dishes. In Russian and Ukrainian, the word cabinet means like a room or an office.
Oh, it's like a physical room.
It's a physical room, so you would have it normally in like office buildings. You
Yeah.
would have different like rooms that are
Yeah.
called cabinets, and even at the hospital, like when you go to see a doctor for a doctor's appointment, they
Mm-hmm.
would tell you like, "Oh, the doctor will see you at a cabinet 201," and stuff like that.
That's so
I also
funny.
have no idea how that happened.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I mean, they're both enclosed spaces, I
Yeah,
guess, but one is much smaller in English. Like a cabinet is quite tight to have a meeting with your doctor.
yeah, that probably
Right?
would be not very
That's
comfortable.
really funny.
Yes.
Okay, but you were talking about like paper, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the leaf and the list and that type of thing. Um in Korean, we have a, a Konglish word and we say note, like note, right?
Okay,
Like
for
note.
what?
And you would think like a notebook, right? Like a where you write lists and
Uh-huh.
papers and stuff, but actually note in Korean means a laptop, like a
No way.
laptop computer. Yeah.
No way.
No, is
Same.
it the same?
It is the same. We would say either note or we would say notebook.
Notebook. Yeah,
Oh
either
my
note or
God.
notebook.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, maybe there's a lot of similarities between like Russian and
Interesting.
Korean.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're like on the same side of the world.
I have
Maybe
no
just like
idea.
the English
But this
came
is
around the
so
same time.
funny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder how that even happened because it's not electronic at all in English. Like a notebook is a notebook. You write in it
Yeah.
and you make notes and stuff, but then I wonder how it translated into a laptop
I have
computer.
no idea. I know it.
Interesting.
Maybe because it like reminded people of like the way like you
It
have to open
folds.
it, it folds, and you can
Maybe.
write stuff. But then
Actually.
again, like it folds like in a different way
Yeah.
because you would never like open the notebook this
Like a
way,
book.
right?
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's another one we'll have to like deep dive into at some point.
By the way, do you know by any chance if the original word for a laptop was laptop? Maybe it was like in English first called, not a laptop.
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll have to
Yeah.
do the research.
Well, we will have to do the research. Okay, but okay, on this topic of,
Uh-huh.
laptops and notebooks and office related stuff, there is another kind of interesting one in Korean. Um, it's meeting.
Meeting,
Yeah, like a meeting,
like a
right?
meeting.
Okay, so you're thinking, yeah, it's a meeting. You've got like coworkers or colleagues, and you guys are having a meeting to discuss something. So it's in Korean, it's actually not business related at all. Like there's
What is
it's
this?
absolutely not related to business. It's more related to romantic relationships, kind of. So a meeting is a blind date. Yeah.
What?
I I guess it's because it's like the first meeting where you meet them for the first time. But a meeting is a specific type of date where you don't know this person and it's set up with your friends. Like your
Oh.
friends or your family members
Mhm.
maybe set up this date between two people. We say like meeting.
That is so
Yeah.
interesting.
And then also sometimes we do like group dates, not we, like in Korea culture, there's something called group dates. So like within schools, maybe one person will arrange like three people from one university,
Ah.
three people from one university, three people from another university. You go to like a bar or a cafe and you meet for the first time. You also call that like a meeting.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Nice. You know what? Actually, just now I realized that we do have the word meeting in Russian and
Uh-huh.
Ukrainian. But that word means when you are a part of a crowd where people are gathered somewhere in the public place, normally to protest something.
Oh,
And it's called a meeting.
interesting.
And normally you can say, like we even have like we can turn this word into a verb, and we use it like in a fun way if someone comes and like is venting about something like, oh, like the subway was like crowded again, like blah 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 and delays, and the other person can say like, oh, stop meetinging,
Like
like
protesting
stop
or
protesting. Yeah.
interesting. Meetinging.
Yeah,
I
I
like that.
just realized that. Yeah, we use the word meeting, like
Okay.
same thing.
Okay, I have one last one kind of related to again
Mhm.
office and stuff like that, and it's in Korean it's the word sharp. Sharp.
Sharp.
Sharp. Okay,
Okay.
so when you think of sharp, what do you think?
It's like the sharp knife
Like
or sharp
an
like
adjective.
object.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
describe something that's like
Mhm.
pointy, right? In Korean, when you say sharp, like give me a sharp, it's a noun and it's a mechanical pencil. Yeah, just like a clicky pencil.
Pencil specifically, not a
Pencils.
pen.
No, not pens.
What?
Not a pen, not a regular like traditional
Mhm.
number two pencil, but a mechanical pencil. Like you put in the lead and you click it to come out. That's called sharp. Yeah. I remember when I was first teaching in Korea, like mechanical pencils weren't allowed. Like yeah, they had like for tests or something, you had to use a like a traditional uh number two
Why
pencil or
though?
something. I,
For
I don't
the
know. I have no idea, but I remember hearing this word all the time in school, like sharp, give me a sharp. Like they would say to their friends, "Do you have a sharp? Do you have a sharp? I need a sharp," or things like that. And I would just be like, "Why? What are you saying?
why?
What are you saying?" And then I realized they would be like referring to the pencils. I'm like, what are you calling that again? And then that's how I learned. Yeah.
Oh, we should also do some research. Maybe do you think that there could be like a brand, like a Sharpie or
That's what
stuff
I'm
like
thinking.
that?
Yeah, like a Sharpie, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Because in English, a Sharpie is like the thick
Yeah, like a
um,
marker.
marker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. But that, yeah, that's kind of where that came from. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Another topic that I really want to talk about a little bit is like more related to like fashion or feelings. There's tons of words in Korean that were borrowed from English, but then the translation got lost
Mm-hmm.
in the mix. I'll just give you one of them. So one really interesting one is um, like a dress, like a dress
Mm-hmm.
in English is in Korean they call it a one piece.
One piece,
One piece.
like a onesie or like an overall.
Yeah, no, like a dress.
Yeah, but I mean like
But
one piece.
exactly,
Yeah.
onesie. When you
Uh-huh.
think about a onesie in English, it's like a pajama, right? A
Yeah.
one piece pajama. But in Korean, when you say one piece, it
Wow,
means a
it's a
dress.
dress.
Yeah, yeah,
So nice.
yeah. Like if you're going to a wedding, they'll be like, you're talking about what you're gonna wear with your friends. You're like, oh, are you gonna wear a one piece? Or are you gonna wear a skirt? Or are you gonna wear pants? Like this kind of thing.
Ah,
Yeah,
so it's like any kind of a dress,
any
like
dress,
summer dress,
summer
short
dress.
dress, long dress.
Yeah, one piece. Yeah.
Interesting. I do have one to add to this category,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the word fabric.
Fabric, like
Fabric.
cloth materials.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
in English, the word fabric means like the material that the clothes is made of.
Hmm.
But in Russian and Ukrainian, we have the word fabrika, which means like a factory or a plant.
Interesting.
So this word is also very confusing because when people see the word fabric, they assume that like, oh, it's a factory or a plant.
Mm.
But it's not.
I wonder if that's because like maybe some of the original factories
Could
were
be.
like textiles, like they made fabrics,
Yeah,
possibly.
could
I don't
be.
know. I'm just trying to imagine connections. But
Yeah.
maybe. I have no idea. Don't take my word for that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Any others?
Uh yes. A one that I really like is the word brilliant. I like the word brilliant in English.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. It means something awesome, amazing,
Super smart.
super smart. But in Russian, the word brilliant means diamond,
Oh, like a physical, like an
like
actual
an
diamond.
actual gem, like it's an
Oh.
actual diamond.
So then how do you say diamond ring?
Uh, uh, in one language.
In Russian.
So for the ring,
There's too
you,
many languages
too many
going on in our
languages.
heads right now.
Like, okay, how would you say like? He said, how would you say diamond ring? And I'm like, I just told you, it's
Diamond
brilliant.
ring.
So you would say the word for the ring is кольцо,
Mm-hmm.
and you would say кольцо с бриллиантом. It's like a ring
Oh,
with a diamond.
diamond.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Interesting.
It
It's funny
is.
also how just like some of the words, like adjectives become nouns, nouns become adjectives. It was a, like you said, meeting is a or is a verb.
It can be
It
a
can be used
verb.
as a verb.
Yeah,
Yeah, so interesting.
it is interesting. Yeah. Okay, do we want to change the topic a little bit and talk about, I don't know. That was something that you mentioned about like a gym or something?
Okay, okay, okay. So another Konglish word. They don't say gym, right? In like when you go to a fitness center or
Hmm.
whatever to work out, they don't call it a gym. In Korean, they call it health.
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 Oh,
Yeah. Like health,
I
like
mean,
a
it
health
does make
I guess
sense.
I mean in English you would say a health club sometimes, right? Like a
Hmm.
health center could also be that, but in Korea, like it's not a gym at all. It's health. So you say
Hmm.
I'm going to the health.
I'm going to the health.
Yeah. Do you go to
That
the health
sounds
every day?
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds
It's a
nice.
more positive word, I would say, because you're being
Yeah.
healthy. You're being
Why not?
healthy
Yeah, yeah.
when you
Why
go to
not
the gym.
go to health?
Yeah, exactly. And
Cool.
then when you're at the gym, when you're at the health and
Hmm.
you're like just losing motivation, you're having a hard time, keeping up your endurance and working out, then like the personal trainer or the your friend that you're working out with will tell you fighting.
Fighting,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the actual word.
Just say fighting. Yeah.
And it means like the way of
You
like
want to get into a
encouraging
fight? No, I'm
someone.
joking. They're challenging you to a fight. No. So it's funny because it's actually just a standalone expression. And you say it to people to
Uh-huh.
mean cheer up or to like keep up your motivation. So they'll always just be like fighting.
So it's
Being like,
like the way of like encouraging
yeah,
someone to
like
do
you can
stuff.
do it. Go team, like this type of thing.
Fight, fight,
Fighting.
fight,
Yeah.
fight.
It's really cute. It's really cute because that's always how it works. So if you're even if you're just feeling like tired or whatever, people just say like fighting. Like keep your chin up. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a really commonly used uh, expression, phrase, word.
Wow.
Yeah.
This one is truly amazing
Yeah. Yeah.
because it is a lot of like confusion. It can create a
Uh-huh.
lot of confusion for English speaking people.
Yeah. Imagine someone just says to you fighting.
Yeah. And you're like, what?
I don't want to fight.
Yeah, no, please, no. Unless you're a zombie, no. Or I just imagine like you're in a bar with the friends and like, the drink, drink, drink. And you're like, oh, I can't drink anymore. And someone says, fighting. And you're
Uh-huh.
like, I'm drinking, no fighting.
Okay, okay, I'll
Oh,
drink.
this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, we also wanted to tell you about some of the words
Yeah.
that our students shared with us.
Yes.
But I do want to share some of the words from German that I remember, like from the time when I was teaching German back in Ukraine. And there are two words that are very confusing.
Hmm.
So one of them is gift.
A
Gift.
gift, a
A
present.
gift. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a present.
Yeah.
In German, the word gift spells the same, pronounces the same. It means poison.
Really?
Poison.
That could be very confusing. Like,
Very
I have a
confusing.
gift for
Yeah,
you.
I mean, like, I cannot imagine, like, I cannot imagine a situation where any person in German would tell someone, I have a gift for you,
Yeah, yeah.
like looking you dead in the eye. But still,
Yeah.
I mean, why? Like, they
Yeah.
like gift as a present and gift as a poison? Crazy.
Interesting.
And the other one is not less confusing. It's the German word hell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Hell.
hell. It's the in the
He double
biblical,
hockey sticks. Yeah.
yeah, world means like the place where the sinners would go and be burned in hell forever.
Where the devil lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in German, same spelling. It just pronounced a little bit different. It's pronounced as hell,
Hell.
and it means light or bright.
Oh my
It's an
gosh.
adjective.
It's kind of like opposite.
It is the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, while we're on this topic, the my name Helen comes from the word light, and it's like
Oh.
hell, like hell. In this is the
Well,
word light.
you're right, because also, like, I guess Greek mythology, you think of Helios,
Exactly,
which is
Helios, which
sun.
is the god of sun.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep,
That's where it comes from. I
yep.
mean, sun is bright, but also fire. I'm sure that's where the confusion came in,
Could
right?
be,
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be.
Oh,
So these
interesting.
are the things. And let us talk about some stuff, some gems from our
Mm-hmm.
students.
So I guess in both of our, I guess, history of teaching, we've come across a lot of Spanish speakers.
Oh, yes.
Yes, lots of Spanish speakers, and there's lots of false friends with Spanish and English. And I think one that we've come across is embarazada. I, I, please don't butcher me. I
Don't judge us.
don't
We don't
judge
speak
me.
those
Yeah, my
languages.
Spanish is not that great, but embarazada sounds like you're embarrassed, right? Like
Hmm.
ashamed, or when something kind of when you make a
Cringy
mistake and you
happens.
feel, yeah, you feel embarrassed. But in Spanish, it means you're pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like I do wonder how this happens, right? Like how do these root words or how do these words become something completely different? But yeah, it means pregnant in Spanish.
Yeah. So I guess that for Spanish speakers, it's apparently especially hilarious when an English speaking male says that, like, oh, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Sorry. And they would be like,
Okay.
giggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one word. And the other one is a gem. I love it so much. It's from Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's the same in Portugal Portuguese. I know this word from my Brazilian
Brazilian
students. So
Portuguese.
so it's in Brazilian Portuguese, the word push actually means pull.
Oh my gosh.
Like
That,
this is a nightmare.
yeah, that
This
would
is a
be
nightmare.
super confusing.
And there is like tons of memes on the internet where it says that like you can be living in an English speaking country for a long time, you can have like PhD in this and that, but the door in a public place that says push and pull will confuse you forever.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
if you're a Portuguese Brazilian Portuguese speaker.
I really do think that would be really confusing because it's a similar situation, right?
Yeah,
Like you're in a situation where you do have to
either
push or
either
pull,
pull.
like a door. You're in front of a door and it says push. So you automatically think this is the context, right? There's no context clue here. You're
Hmm.
in the right context, but it just means something completely opposite, right? I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Okay. Well, I think those are a few that we have just kind of come across, and some really fun ones, and I think some fun little stories of like
Hmm.
mistakes and things that we've shared with our students. But I think we would like to know some of the false friends that you guys have come across in your language education, and
Yes,
some that
please.
maybe just like really confuse you all the time.
Yeah, because the ones that we mentioned, we like barely scratched the
Oh
surface.
yeah,
There's like lists and lists of
so
those
many.
false friends.
So many. So, yeah, please let us know. You can follow us on Instagram and leave a comment at PoducateMe, or drop us an email at eslpoducateme@gmail.com. We would really love to add more false friends to our list.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and
Educate
educate yourself.
yourself.